Okay, after we have gone through some important concepts of summation, so I would like to show you one example, right? How we do summation using sigma notation. So let's look at this question. This question we are supposed to sum from I equals to 0 to I equals to 2m, and the general term is m minus I bracket squared. Okay, now before you attempt this question, it's very important to identify which is the dummy variable and which is the constant. Okay? And so for this question, the dummy variable is the I. Alright? This is called the dummy variable. Dummy variable means that I can just change a letter, right? I can change this to R. Alright, that means this is the same as this. Right? Because this is dummy variable, so I can just change the letter to R, and so this will also change to R. That's why I call it a dummy variable. It can be replaced by any letters. Right? This is called dummy variable. And so this will be called a constant. Okay? Please be very careful to identify which one is the dummy variable and which one is the constant. Alright? And now, to do this question, the first step is you need to expand. Okay? So let's expand this. So you expand out, you will get m squared minus 2mi plus I squared. Right? Okay? And the next step is, of course, you break it up. Okay, you'll get 2m summation I equals to 0, m squared minus. Okay, now the 2m is a constant, right? Remember? So the 2m I can actually take out, put it outside the summation. So I'll get this 2m summation I equals to 0, I. Right? I take out the minus 2m and put it outside. Okay, the last one is plus 2m summation I equals to 0, I squared. Okay, so basically what I do is I just split out into three parts. Summation this one, minus 2m summation I, plus summation I squared. Right, I just split it out. Okay, now the next step. We know that this is a constant because m is a constant, right? So I'm summing the constant how many times? I'm summing a constant in total 2m plus 1 time. Okay? To get the total number of terms, we simply take 2m minus 0 plus 1. Okay, so in total we get 2m plus 1 terms. Alright? So to put it simply, this is actually simply just m squared plus m squared plus m squared, right? In total we have how many m squares? We have 2m plus 1m squares. Okay? And this represents this. Okay? And for this one, minus 2m will leave it outside. Summation I will just use the formula. If you can recall, in my last video, I shared with you this formula, which is 0, I. I think last time I put R, right? So let's use R instead. Alright, we have n over 2, m plus 1, right? You can see? n over 2, m plus 1. Okay, so if I replace my n by 2m, okay, I just simply replace this by 2m, this by 2m, and this by 2m. That's it. Okay? So if you replace by 2m, you will get 2m over 2 bracket 2m plus 1. Okay? Just replace the m by 2m. And the last one is of course using another formula, which is this formula. We have n over 6, m plus 1 and 2m plus 1, right? We have this other formula. And so I'm now replacing my n by 2m again. So I'll get 2m over 6, 2m plus 1, and 4m plus 1. Alright? So this represents this represents this, and this represents this. Okay? And the first part, if I sum m squared in total 2m plus 1 terms, so in total I will get 2m plus 1 times m squared, right? because I'm summing m squared in total 2m plus 1 terms. 2m plus 1 times, sorry. 2m plus 1 times. So I will get 2m plus 1 times m squared. Okay? And the rest is just simplification, which is all just algebra work. Okay? And so if you can get until here, the rest are all algebra work. And if you are very careful in your working, you should be able to get the correct answers. And so this is how we attempt a summation question.